All right, help me welcome back to the stage Integrity Partners Grady Polson, David Witchard, and board member Marissa Mazziotti. All right, guys, this is it. We're closing out. All right. What's up, GP? Welcome back. All right, so really we just kind of want to leave you guys with some final tips, some final goals. So if any of y'all have flipped that last page of the pamphlet you have in front of you, it says, what's your goal leaving this event, and what are you willing to sacrifice to get it? So, Marissa, I guess we'll start with you. Take yourself back to being in some of these people's shoes. What advice would you give them when it comes to setting a goal? What advice would you give them when it comes to answering that question?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think one thing is setting your goal. Like, you can write down whatever you want on your piece of paper, and writing it down is one thing, and doing it is another thing, but actually believing that you can achieve it is another thing. So like, a lot of you guys are sitting out there, and some of you actually believe you can do it. Like, you look at Grady and you look at Dave Witchard as Integrity Partners, and you're like, wow, this is so real. I can actually achieve that. And some of you are like, this has been super cool, such a great day. I see the Hall of Fame producers, but like, that's for them. Like, they had this situation, they can do that, but like, I don't know, seems harder, I probably can't. So I think the one piece of advice that I would give you is like, Jamie, for me, when I started the business, I was not the best on the phone. I never remotely sold as much insurance or protected as many families as Jamie. But one thing that I did do is, whenever I went to a conference and I saw somebody that had what I wanted, Nina, Alondra, Grady, Dave, on the stage and saying, this is what I did, I never thought that's for them. I actually truly from day one believed if they can do it, I actually can do it. So I think you guys write down your goals and do what you have to do to get there, but also, like, we're not standing up here because this is for us. So we didn't come all the way out here and talk about this because this is for us to do. It literally is for you to achieve. And so I think that's the thing, guys, is actually believe you can do it because you truly, truly can.
Thanks, Marissa. So, Dave, sacrifice, you did a lot of it when you first came here, a lot of time traveling, a lot of time in the field. Talk to us about what that looked like. Like, what does it really look like to sacrifice for a goal?
Yeah, so like she said, write the goals down. One of the things that she was talking, I wanted to share with you guys is I use sticky notes a lot. Put them all over your mirror, put them anywhere. You know, people talk about dream boards, whatever, they're real. Because what will happen is you'll take them down, and it'll happen. I can actually show you the dates of specific things that happen. It may not happen exactly at that time, but it happened. Like, I could send you pictures. Integrity Partner, all of it, okay? So take it to another level, like she's talking about goals, but have it in front of you all the time, in the car. Why are you doing this? You know, have pictures of your family in there. Told my wife 2 years ago, talk about sacrifice. I said, I need 2 years. It's been a little over that, but there's going to be some sacrifice, but I promise you it will be worth it. And just because I guess kind of know, but in the last day or so, it's come for real, but at the same time, it's really just about helping others achieve those goals. So write them down, and then, like Marissa, just take that and then share it with other people and become accountable to someone. But the most important person is yourself, and in my case, my wife, because I got to look at her every day. So if I tell her I'm going to go do something, see, she believed in me because she saw my work ethic. She knew I would not let her down. But don't tell her you're going to go do it and then don't do it. Or if female, I'm just saying, go do it. So the sacrifices, I don't know if there's sacrifices. It's a different word. Sean was talking about this one time, and I can't remember what he used. There was a different word he used. But because the sacrifice is minimal when you know what can happen, right? It's spending time with your kids in a different way. It's being present in those moments that you have. They're just going to be different, right? But understand, a lot of you guys have younger families. I mean, Grady's life has changed because of what he did for, 2.5, 3 years, whatever it is. Worked really hard, but now he gets to do those things with his kids. He gets to make different choices and options. The same with me and my wife, where we travel and our grandkids and things, create a legacy. So I would just say, well, I don't know if sacrifice, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it's changing your priorities for a period of time. That's what it is. Guys, what do you do? Golf is not going to take care of you. Watching a movie is not going to take care of you. So make different decisions on a daily basis, and it will change your life. That's what I would tell you to do.
It's powerful. All right, GP, we're putting the pressure on you. You got to close us out on a positive here, okay? So you're going to be the last person we hear from here today. How do we just tell everyone here not to squander the information that they learned today? You can come to an event, so much information, we're filling our sponge. Sponge is full. Most of these people can't even take in another piece of information here. So what advice can you give them to get out here, get started fast, whether it's just practical, mindset, whatever that is? What advice would you give them to not squander the opportunity they have in front of them here?
Thank you, Jamie. And great job, Dave and Marissa, how you did get 27 families that day, that month, so she beat me. And my top is 39, just so we're clear.
So she must have done 40 then.
Yeah, she must have done something better, but I would say this, guys, as you're here wanting, right? You're not here out of desire for a sore butt. And I thought that would have hit more.
What does that even mean?
You're sitting all day, a sore butt, right?
Got it.
The great mentors say,
Okay.
the mind can only retain what the seat can endure.
There we go.
Right? You're not sitting here all day.
Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. I once bought Masterclass, if you're familiar with that is, to try to buy a comedy class. And I never took it, which is might be something that you work on putting it through. Now let's get focused. So I would say this, guys, and this is as you've been here all day. From those of you that are here, focused intent, filming, thinking, pondering, anxious, excited about the weekend, excited about Monday to come so you can implement all these new skills you developed, implement these new ideas, implement this new discipline and desire you found inside of yourself. And there's a bunch of great quotes, but the one that holds true to me is that nothing will change if you don't. Nothing will change if you don't take action based on what you've learned today. And your life will be exactly the way it is right now, as good or as frustrating as it is right now, if you don't take action to impart change within it. And for me personally, it was a disgusted position that I'm not capitalizing enough of the opportunity that was in front of me. Once I got a hold of it, once I saw that it's leads, and these people want coverage, and it's me, or they don't, or their family, or they die at some point, and their family doesn't have coverage. Okay, I'm gonna call them and door knock them and show up. But if they're gonna hide from me, I'll take that as a sign, right? But if I can call them enough and door knock and show up and protect their family and put them in a better position and take care of my own, for me, that was the switch. That was the life-defining moment for me, that it was between me and potential financial ruin of that household if I went out there and did that. And for all of you, you're now at the precipice of a new life that you can embark upon if you'll choose to seek it. You just choose. Just make the decision, right? You wake up tomorrow and get up at 5:30. Witcher gets up at 3 and runs and does Peloton, CrossFit, and Fight Club before 4:45. Like this dude, he's an animal. Now, granted, work to that level, but small steps create big movements. But that's the advice that I would say, guys, is to look at where you are today. And if you don't love it, if you're not thrilled each and every day to do what you're doing, then take the notes you have and the new life that's laid before you and change it with us. Because this is a team. This is a team. You're in business by yourself, not for yourself. Guy says, great, I need you to push me. Listen, John, I'm not going to push you, but I'll lay a path, and if you follow me, you'll get rich. Follow us. Do the things we do. Get on live dials. Buy leads when everyone else is. You can get on there and make success together. Nothing better than winning with a team. No one who wants to go to a party where you walk and you don't know anyone, there's 9 people that you don't know, right? That's kind of awkward. Walking to a party on Monday morning where there's 57 people dialing and hooting and hollering and wearing funny hats and making sales. That's the life. And you don't have to wear the funny hat. That was a comedy class. I really need
Apparently the closers wear the funny hats on Zoom,
Yes.
though, or the glasses.
That's right. So that's my message, guys, is that you now have what it takes. You have what you need. You have the information that you can go act upon. It's the choice is yours. And if you don't do anything, nothing will get better for you. But if you do something, everything could get better for you.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Stick around, ask questions, take some pictures, and you guys came all this way. Get the questions answered that you need to get answered before you go get in the car and go home. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great trip home.